Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today, 505 brake EP3 owner Jamie from YouTube channel Boosted Developments has built something incredibly special. Literally just doesn't give a fuck. This car is driven hard, so let's go take it out. Oh, so fun. Do you love just watching at night? Just all the flames just go.
The thing is, the flame just sits there. It's not pop up. It's like a candle.
It's just
literally
just
like,
a constant flame.
It's crazy, mate. Honestly.
What made you choose the EP3?
Plan was obviously, I see this cheap. I wanted I just wanted to do one just to say I've done one.
Oh, yeah,
and I got in it and I was like, yeah, this is all right as a street car. It's not bad. Like, and obviously NA, they're really good.
Yeah.
And then when I boosted it, it just really struggles putting the power down. Yeah, it does. Like,
that didn't feel like that struggled too bad then.
No, that was alright then, yeah.
Yeah, that was
good. Falling about 3,200 and full boost by about 4.5.
Yeah.
Which is very good on a 62mm.
Yeah, it's quite a big turbo, isn't it?
Massive.
I mean, you're nowhere near max that fucker out, are you?
No. Baby power. I love it though. People look at this and think, oh, it's a fart cannon or whatever. Just why'd you bother tuning this?
They haven't got a clue.
That's it. I know this don't. What's that little thing out his bonnet? What a silly sausage. Go from head to toe for you if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Totally stock, unopened K20. Literally nothing touched. We've got a 6262 precision journal bearing. We've got obviously a 44mm wastegate with a 10 psi spring in it.
You can just see that smoking a little bit.
Yeah, it's just that. Look, it's where it's too hot. So
I don't know if you'll pick that up on the camera, but you can just about see that there.
Yeah. We got a Tial obviously blow off valve. We got you see here. I've got a lot of people probably looking into that to sort of at the back, but that's water methanol injection. So obviously to keep the temperature low.
Nice.
So you got your fuel reg to run the system. 1050 injectors inside there. 4-bar skunk map sensor, so obviously you can send it to the moon. And obviously you've got your catch tank, and obviously your first switchable maps your boost controller. So that's practically about it. And obviously you've got your intercooler, which is like sort of a 3-inch core. Well, I'm running over 500 on it, and it's not suffering at all. So
what were your inlet temps like?
I can't remember, but I know they were good because we kept doing pull after pull after pull, and it weren't even changing much, to be fair. Obviously it was going up, but not drastically at all. So, and it weren't losing much power at all from every run. And they were heat soaked runs, obviously, you know, to test it. So
it's absolutely crazy what a stock K20 can just keep taking. Like when you think out of the factory, these were what, 198 brake?
Yeah, something like that.
You're running 500 brake, and really, I mean, I know it's not been ages that you've had it on the road kind of thing, but like no problems yet at all, have you?
And obviously you know what I drive like, so obviously it's been on the road probably 6 weeks now, and obviously it's
every mile's been a hard one. Yeah.
6 weeks of hell. It's been podding back. I've done well, in the 6 weeks I've done nearly 2,000 miles. So 500 horsepower, giving it hell. And obviously if you go on my YouTube channel, you know what I drive my cars like.
How do you rate the tyres? So I mean, obviously running 500 brake through front wheel drive, you know, there's this kind of myth in there that 300 brake's the max, and like that's all you're going to kind of push. I mean, that's just not true, is it?
The R888s, in my opinion, are the best. I've not tried all brands though. I've tried a number of brands. I can't even go through the ones I've tried, but I think these are the best in my opinion, and it's more for roll racing the car, obviously for launching.
Yeah.
It's front wheel drive, you know what I mean? You're going to have slicks to have any chance of gripping anything.
So in the rear of the car we've got Jamie's water meth setup. So can you just talk me through that, mate? Just like what the benefits of that are, like is that easy to install?
Yeah, it was pretty easy to install. Obviously there's a lot of wiring, but it's not hard. Basically it runs to obviously the boost pipe and goes straight into the intake and brings down temperatures like substantially.
Yeah.
It also obviously, well, as well as being cool, obviously West Methanol, it's like, I think it's like a 30% increase in nitro, like in the fuel. So obviously it just gives a little 30% boost. I can't remember what horsepower it made extra because of it, but it's definitely something worth having. I mean, if it's the best £400 you could ever spend. Obviously
regularly have to fill this up though, don't you?
That's obviously, that's the sensor, the level sensor obviously, so if it gets low, obviously this is meth dependent now, it can't run without meth.
Gotcha.
Otherwise it will detonate, so as soon as that gets low, that'll tell you, beep on the dash, and then you've got to upgrade it. But the only thing is, there's one downside to it, is it hasn't got a fail safe, which means you have to check the nozzle, I'd say once a month, just to make sure it's spraying. Because obviously you get the water, like lime scale or something, and it blocks them.
How much does it cost to fill that up if you need to?
I can get methanol quite cheap, but usually you're looking at about 30 quid for, I think it's about 20 litres or something like that, and then obviously you mix that 50-50. But you've got a control rear, I know I'm going to get this thing. Obviously all the controllers plumbed in there, and obviously you control what PSI it comes in, and
so that's pretty handy. So what do you have it coming?
So obviously when it hits like gate pressure, it'll start coming on, and it don't even squirt fully until 20 psi, and I'm not even running that, so it's only running a little bit of meth really.
To keep the inlet temps down as well, that's only ever going to help it just become reliable as well.
Exactly.
Or more reliable.
The only thing it can do, obviously a stock engine as well, is it ups the cylinder pressure slightly, because obviously you're injecting a mist of water in there, so obviously it's going to increase the pressure slightly, but it does keep the intake cool, so it's got it's more benefits than, basically more pros than cons.
Fuel wise, what have you done there?
For the fuel pump, obviously in the carrier we are running a 450 Wellbro genuine, and obviously I've modified the carrier to run a return line, because obviously most people don't run the return lines on these, and they sort of limit around 400. So I've run a return line separate to it, and a swell pot, and you've got the 044 which is running, and obviously the Wellbro will feed the swell pot, fill up the swell pot, and then the 044 sends it from the swell pot to the rail, and then obviously you've got the return off the rail, which send it back into carrier.
So what's the benefits of like a setup like this? Like, why couldn't you have just kept the EP3 stock fuel system?
Because with a stock carrier and the return system, you can't run no more than 400.
Okay.
And obviously that's going to be a limiter, and obviously not just that, if you go around, like if you go to track and things like that, and sometimes you get fuel starvation where you go around the corner too fast, or you obviously drag race and the fuel goes to the back of the cell and it's not picking up properly, so it's just a safer option. Obviously I plan to go silly power in the future. I've got everything ready. So
I was going to say, I mean, that's all pretty transferable from one car to another, really,
exactly.
Isn't it?
So whether I decide to keep this shell or not is another story.
I love the colour of this car, guys. So it's Nardo Grey, Audi colour, super popular. Normally kind of on the VAG scene, don't normally see that on Hondas. So obviously running 505 brake actually on this stock engine. What do you think you've got into it in terms of cash to be able to get that sort of power? What can people expect to pay?
Well, most people, obviously doing the work myself and obviously for the channel, it saved me a lot of money. But I'm actually £9,000 into the car. So 9 grand for 505 horsepower is exactly why I choose Hondas.
So what's the kind of future for the channel, future builds? Like, what have you got going on at the minute, Jamie?
Too much. Basically, obviously I've got the EG, which will be finished and which will be up for sale probably in the next few weeks.
You don't fancy keeping that one?
No.
Four-wheel drive?
It's got too much on. I prefer front wheel. I mean,
okay.
Once I drive it properly when it's finished, we'll see. I might change my mind. But anyway, that's probably going to be up for sale in a few weeks. I've got the EJ9 that I've just bought, which is obviously a mint shell. It's got a little dink in the boot, but that'll be going a carbon boot if I keep it.
Nice.
I've just had a quote back for doing the shell. I'm looking to K-swap it, and maybe I might chuck this setup in it and go for some big power next year and good times at pod. That's the aim.
Alright guys, so we're all done with Jamie and his incredible EP3 now. So much going on in that guy's life, like honestly, true Honda fan. So any of you guys in the UK, if you're into good quality Honda content, like serious builds, you know, this is no like pops and bangs map, no wheels and air ride sort of build, you know, proper guy, builds his cars, knows his shit, definitely give the channel a follow. So I was super impressed with this car. Amazing to see that 505 brake can put that down with sort of minimal wheel spin. It just picks up like crazy. So incredible car guys, hope you like this feature and see you next time.